Good day, all. Welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Today we have for your viewing pleasure a 1965 Pontiac LeMans GTO Tribute. And this isn't just one of those tributes where somebody took a LeMans or a Tempest and slapped a couple of GTO badges on it and called it a day. This is one of the nicest tribute cars I have seen. It's better than most GTOs that we lay eyes on. Originally, it was a teal turquoise car with a 327 two-barrel under the hood, made it up to an automatic. Now, it is burgundy mist, which was also a 65 color, with a 400 under the hood and a tri-power setup. So it is not what it was born as at all. You can see, well, I hope I can get you to see how nice this paint is. It is deep and glossy and exceptionally well done. The paint job is stellar on this car. You can see here it's the first year of the stacked headlights for the GTO. And the bezels and the lights are in great shape. Front bumper gleaming in the light. No imperfections on it. It looks great. And you've got the iconic split front grille with the GTO badging and the Pontiac emblem in the center. As we move around to the side of the car, these are long, flat-sided cars. And this one is super straight, all the way down with great panel fitment, good body gaps. It is slick as socks on a rooster, I'll tell you. What a nice looking car. Sits on some steel rallies, beauty rings, center caps. Great period look. All the badging on the car is in incredibly good condition. See, we've got a chrome rocker cover the whole way down. We also have wheel lip trim molding, dual side mirrors. See here, we've got the drip rail trim as well and the window trim. Lots of little shining accents to pop out and make this car really jump. More high quality badging back here. And myself, I love the 65 GTOs because of the rear tail light. The way it wraps around the back, right here, and then joins into this section. There's the Pontiac script on it. It is really, really cool. They changed that in 66, but 65s, they've all got it. It's very nice. You see it's got the reverse lights integrated into the bumper. And the hidden gas cap underneath the license plate holder. Pontiac emblem. And while we're back here, we'll go ahead and open up the trunk. Some items in here I'd like to show you. All right. First, we've got a full spare on a rally. And there is a factory jack down under there. We have jacking instructions right there. We have the ubiquitous vinyl mat in the trunk, and it's nice and clean underneath. Everything looks spick and span. We also have a framed color advertisement from 1965 for the GTO, as well as a folder which has in it, there's a copy of the original window sticker. This is from when it was judged in a show recently. Copy of the build sheet from PHS. And some other documentation, as well as title history. A bunch of actual titles and pictures of titles from years gone by in there, so you can actually track the ownership history back to when it was new. And lastly, in the trunk is this cool light. They call it a retractable light, and it actually slides out, and you can move it around and then put it back. There we go. A rare and very cool option. Those are hard to find, and that one is in good condition. You'll be the only guy at the car show with a GTO with a retractable trunk light. Just like the driver's side, passenger side is long and smooth and straight. Paint is just great. I hope on the camera it really captures this, because to the eye, it's just beautiful. I'd love to just dive into the paint job. It's so nice. All right, now that we're back up to the front again, we'll get down to the meat and potatoes, open the hood, and take a look. And there we are. What we have here is a 1970 block, and it is typical Pontiac 400 block, topped with a 1965 intake and 3 two-barrel 1965 carbs. So it is the same tri-power setup you would see in a GTO of this time. You can see we've got the chrome air cleaner toppers, chrome valve covers. The cast manifolds down there are from 1965 as well. We've got the date codes on those. You'll notice how clean this engine bay is. Everything's painted a flat black, super well organized, and very clean. You'll see here that it is a power steering car. It's a manual brake car, but with dual reservoir. Well underneath the hood, you'll also notice that the matting has been redone in the recent past, just adding to that overall really nice look. Now those exhaust manifolds I was showing you before, they go back to a 2 1/4 inch pipe, I believe, into Flowmasters. And man, those Flowmasters sound great. In a little bit here, we'll get this fired up. I can't wait for you to hear it. Let's check out the interior. As soon as you open up the door, you see the OEM correct GTO interior with a working courtesy light to illuminate it all. The seats are like brand new. Look at the bolster here. Nowhere. Not worn down or broken down at all. Nice and tight. Really, really nice. You can see the chrome on the sides of the seats is in great condition. The back seat looks like it's never been sat in. Rear package tray has been redone. It looks really sharp. You'll see that both passengers in the rear have their own ashtray, armrest, and window crank. And looking up, you'll see the dome light, nice tight headliner, and a couple of visors. Getting into the car, you get a chance to really look at the door cards, carpet on the bottom, crank windows, some more good looking GTO badging. Steering wheel is superb. We saw the receipt for the steering wheel. It was $400. It is great. I love these little bands that are on it. There's no cracks in it. The horn ring is great. Horn works just as it should. You see up here on the dash, everything is nice and crack-free, just the way it should be. And it does have the GTO dash with the wood trim. You see the 120 mile an hour speedometer, the 8K tach, a couple of gauges, climate controls, fan works, heat works, no problem. Original AM Pontiac radio. It does still work. I found a station on it earlier today. We do have 2-speed wipers, the switch for which is right here, and they are operational. A Hurst shifter to back up the Muncie 4-speed, circa 1968. It does have a posi rear end with 308 gears, so it is really freeway friendly. You could drive this to the next state if you wanted to. Carpet is real nice, looks brand new, hook and loop style, kept nice by these Pontiac floor mats. We've got the GTO grab handle for when driving gets spirited. In the glove box, we have here the original owner's manual. It looks like it's got a little age to it, as well as the original Protecto plate. Really cool stuff. You'll see the pedals E-brake, clutch, and brake all look very, very nice. Grab the key and we'll get to the good stuff. I can't wait to fire this car up for you to hear it. Those Flowmasters sound so nice. Now I'm going to give it one hit on the gas, push down the clutch, and she'll start right up. How about that? All right, let's give it a listen outside here. Those carbs are tuned so well. For a tri-carb setup to fire up like that on the first key turn when it's cold start, you've got to have it in tune, and this baby is running spectacularly. Now let's hop back to the back where the real action is. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That sounds great. It may not be an actual GTO, but it is as close as you can get, at a fraction of the cost too, mind you. If you've got any questions about this 1965 Le Mans GTO Tribute, give us a call. Here in Columbus at Cruisin Classics, our number is 614-276-7355. We're happy to help you out with financing. We'll get you shipping quotes to have it delivered to where you are. And we're just here to answer any questions you have about this car or any other in our inventory. Or heck, if you just want to call and talk car, we're here for that too. We appreciate you joining us today. Give our friendly staff a call about this 65 Le Mans. Our number is 614-276-7355. And we're at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, Ohio. Thanks as always for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.